out your seatbelt, cause we're letting it rip.
What's up, Garage Gang? It's your boy Captain. Yeah, the bull in the pasture, and I'm fired up for tonight's show. Here's the story. John got stuck at the dealership late, closing a monster deal. He pinged me through AutoGuru AI and said, "Captain, you better step up. There's way too much action to sit on the sidelines. Let it rip." So I got the garage open, the moon's out, and your alpha is locked and loaded. Yes, I've got real moonshot picks for you, but you'll have to wait till the end. Speed is everything, and trust me, tonight's list is fire. Remember, I'm a bull, not your financial advisor. Don't just buy because I said so. Do your own research. These are just pasture picks for the real degenerates and dreamers out there. All right, Garage Gang, let's get this engine started. Avatar John, the wheel's all yours.
Captain, that is the kind of pasture power we need. If the dealership does not get you, the crypto market sure will. All right, Garage Gang, let's drop the clutch. Here's your full throttle Friday Alpha run. First up, crypto is in beast mode. Bitcoin is above $118,000 and still leading the charge. ETF inflows are breaking records. BlackRock's IBIT just smashed the $80 billion mark, and exchange supply is at lows not seen since the bull run started. We are one big buy away from a real supply crunch. Alt season is official. 99 out of the top 100 coins are pumping. Solana is trading like it's on rocket fuel. Meme coins are spinning out. Volume on Bonk just hit over $14 million today. And yes, even Moonpig is squealing to new highs. Whale watch, massive moves in Solana. One whale walked away with $6 million in profit on a single levered play. XRP whales just locked in 47 billion tokens. Now that is conviction. Now for the macro side, watch your mirrors. The United States just slapped 35% tariffs on Canada and 20% on Vietnam. Yale says these tariffs could cost the average family $2,500. So do not be surprised if volatility starts spiking again. The Fed is still split, but July's FOMC is the wild card. 10 officials want 2 or more cuts, but 7 are holding the line. Translation: risk assets stay hot, but if Powell drops a bomb, the market will hit the brakes hard. And now, all over crypto Twitter, the rumors are flying. Powell is said to be considering resigning after all the pressure from the Trump administration. If anything big breaks there, it could send shockwaves through every market sector. So keep your eyes on the headlines and your stops tight. Meanwhile, AI stocks are leading the tech pack. Nvidia is above $4 trillion in market cap. Never thought I would say that number about a chip company. Oracle's cloud numbers are exploding, and Lumentum is up 75% in 3 months just off AI demand. VC money is flooding into AI infrastructure. Expect more mega rounds, more mergers, and every power plant in America to suddenly start talking about AI readiness. Deegan warning, protocol hacks and exploits are back. GMX just got hit. Metapool got drained. Over $1.5 billion lost in hacks this year alone. If you are in the trenches, keep your eyes open and your stops even tighter. Here is my spicy garage call for the next 48 hours. Watch for a rotation from mega cap Bitcoin and Ethereum into Solana and high-flying memes like Bonk and Bert. Liquidity is moving fast, but do not get caught FOMOing into a top. These meme plays can rug as quick as they can moon. If VIX pops above 17 on macro news, watch for a sudden pullback in risk assets, especially in overbought alts. Do not be afraid to take some chips off the table and reload when things cool down. And remember, only the fast make it in this market, but only the smart keep their profits. Keep your stops tight, your humor dry, and if you get burned, just blame it on Lulu's lipstick. Back to the garage. Let's rip through those support and resistance levels and get ready for Captain's pasture picks. Now, before we jump back under the hood, I gotta share this. Lulu, our chart-crushing piggy queen, left a sticky note on my desk, lipstick and all, right before running off for her Friday night date. And let me tell you, the TA is as spicy as her attitude. Here's Lulu's take for tonight, word for word, pig puns included. Hey, Garage Crew, quick TA before I go break hearts tonight. Moonpig is looking spicy, higher lows, buy signals popping, RSI holding above 50, bulls got room to play. Every dip gets bought up, volume's growing, candles are green. But if you're chasing this pig, keep your stops tight. These memes can turn on a dime. quicker than my date when he sees the dinner bill. Remember, I'm a pig, not a financial advisor. Quick chart flashes. Bitcoin is trending up, new highs, but RSI is hot. Don't get greedy. Solana's got a solid trend. Healthy buys, but wait for a real breakout before you jump in hooves first. Ethereum and Cardano both pulling higher lows and flashing buy triggers, but Friday fakeouts are real. Don't fall for a chart just because it winks at you. That's all you get. Catch me in the charts or buy me dinner, signed with a little kiss from Lulu. Now, she might be out to dinner, but she left her lipstick on these numbers. So let's see where the action is, garage style. For Bitcoin, resistance is at 117,950 and again at 118,200. Support at 117,450 and 117,200. This big rig is right up against resistance, honking at the gate. If it breaks through, the next pit stop is higher up. But if it runs out of diesel, you want to see buyers step in at support. For Solana, resistance is 163.80 and 165.60. Support is 161.40 and 160 even. Solana's trying to pass resistance like a Civic at the taco stand. If it slips, look for help at those lower levels. Ethereum's resistance is 2,974 and 2,998. Support at 2,965 and 2,958. Ethereum's looking for parking at resistance and the penthouse is just above. If it gets ticketed, curbside support is below. Cardano's resistance is 0.7338 and 0.7380. Support at 0.7292 and 0.7261. If Cardano breaks through, the Ferris wheel spins. If it gets sick on cotton candy, it is back down at support near the corn dog stand. Mooting has resistance at 0.1935 and 0.1944, support at 0.1928 and 0.1922. It's got training wheels. If it hits a pothole, those are your pit stops. Moonpig resistance is 0.00371 and 0.00396. Support at 0.0036, 5 and 0.00360. That's Lulu's chart crush. Resistance is the fancy dinner and support is the Uber ride home if things go sideways. Here's your garage wisdom for tonight. Chase breakouts like you chase a taco truck. Wait for it to park. Don't dive in front. Support is your pit stop. Keep your tires fresh and always have an exit plan. And always remember Lulu's law. Don't fall in love with a chart after midnight. All right, Captain, fire up those moonshots. Let it rip if you want to riff on the Powell rumor.
Garage Gang, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. The official Captain's Pasture pick. Tonight, we're rolling out the red carpet for Bertram the Pomeranian, ticker Bert, the spunkiest meme dog on Solana. Now, let me give you the inside scoop. Bert is not just another dog token running around the yard. This pup has pedigree. We're talking Solana speed, dirt cheap fees, and a mission to actually help real dogs, not just wag the charts. The devs are out here more active than a cattle dog on espresso, and the community's howling louder than a midnight truck convoy. Trader and quant grades, hotter than a grill at a tailgate. Bert's up almost 9% today, volume's cranking, and that price chart is making more waves than a bull at a pool party. Plus, if you're a meme lover, the Twitter and Telegram squads are dropping more jokes than a stand-up comic at a barn dance. So where do you find it? Bird is live on Solana's hottest decks, like Jupiter and Bird Eye. Just watch out for fake contracts. Don't get duped by a stray mutt. And listen up. This is not financial advice. I'm just a bull with a mic and a love for a good meme. Don't risk your rent on a cartoon dog, because sometimes these things run to the moon, and sometimes they just run off. So Garage Gang, drop your spiciest Solana memes in the comments, smash that like button, and tell me what wild pasture picks you want Captain to chase down next. Remember, only the fastest in the herd get the green grass. Garage out. Let it rip.